So they see us?
Oh yeah, we're on all 20 million people watching.
What's up?
Yeah. Okay,
I love it.
So we are here again, Austin motocross scene in Houston.
I love it, baby. I love it.
So what's going on? Like out to dinner, you just put your gear on?
Man, hey, I'm a vet rider, dude. So it's when they offer something of this caliber to all levels, ages and skill levels, it'd be dumb not to take advantage of this experience and opportunity. So hey, we're dressed out. Took the day off from LAPKING. My business partner JC Chappelle is back home in Dallas handling business today, so I can enjoy a little bit of fun. Not to sound selfish, but just told JC I got to experience this futures racing. So here we are.
All right. So for those of you that don't know him in the Austin, San Antonio area, you know, I can't imagine, but maybe.
Never know, man.
I've been seeing more and more about a company that you started, and my Ohio girl, Tiffany Miller, she even posted something about at one of the tracks that you were at, and I'm like, hey, that looks pretty badass.
I love it, man.
It's so, we saw that you were up at James Stewart Spring National. We didn't get a chance to speak, but that's okay. It's a crazy week up there.
Oh, it was
crazy
week. Yep.
And then, but we got a chance to talk. All right, first of all, tell everybody who you are, a little bit of background just of you personally.
I mean, I'm 31 years old. My name's Vince Monteleone from Whitesboro, Texas. Been racing dirt bikes since I was 3 years old. So as you can tell, it runs in my blood. I tried getting away from the sport when I was 19 because the dream kind of came to an end due to injuries, 4 years of severe injuries that kind of just pushed me over the edge, and I decided to take the other route and go to college. 7 years off a dirt bike, kind of lost who I was a little bit. Not in a bad way, just lost, hey man, I'm a guy that loves dirt bikes. Yeah. Why push it away, you know? So instead of resisting, got a dirt bike for fun, and about that same time I got a dirt bike to have fun again. As you see, we're here 4 years later having fun. Yeah. Right as soon as I got that dirt bike at the end of 2014, an idea popped in my head driving down I-35. And it was just a simple idea. Hey, I didn't have my dad at the dirt bike track when I was training as an amateur rider, and I was training with some stout talent: Hunter Hewitt, Kyle Cunningham, Matt Lemoyne, Trey Kennard, Hackley, Jimmy Albertson. The guys' list just go on. Sure. And those guys, nothing against them, they had someone at the track stop watching them, writing down lap times on a pit board. So driving down 35, that idea hit that I wanted to do something that'll be impactful for the sport and leave an impression, help younger kids, and it was a way to take your lap times without having your dad at the track or a mechanic. Well, I met up with let me back up. It was a Facebook post that made the dream come to reality. JC Chappelle at the time was still in college, about to graduate, and he posted something on Facebook status saying, I do freelance coding on the side. And I'm like, man, I know JC really well. I haven't talked to him in 7 years or so, but I bet we'll rekindle over some dinner and I can, present this idea and see what he says. Well, we did that. We met up at Chili's 3-4 years ago, and here we are. It's 2019. LAPKING has been public since March of 2018. We'd been in development for, I would say, 2.5. We were in development prior to going live for 1.5 years. So truthfully, LAPKING is about 3 years old almost, and we're only beginning, man. I mean, we're two guys, but LAPKING has so much passion and power that is behind it. This is only the beginning. You guys are probably seeing about 8 to 10% of what the true capabilities are. And I'll just say this, be on the lookout for some good news in the next 3 months. LAPKING has a lot happening behind the scenes that I think people are truly going to get excited what we're bringing to the table. If you haven't already, you got to check it out, man. It's simple product. You put a GPS on your head. Okay. Tap a button. Go out and ride. Come back. Tap the button to stop logging. Open the app. Make sure your device is connected Bluetooth. Go to the track and hit start your lap jam. And the next thing you know, in 2 minutes or less, you have all your lap times right there. Lap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. But it's only going to post the fastest lap to the track leaderboard. So that's where the battling, the smack talk, all that fun amplified.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You talk faster than me sometimes. Okay.
Oh, dude, I'm excited to be sitting with you right now.
I can tell you're excited about it. Like, listen, this is intriguing. Okay, so let's back up because they've got GoPros.
Yep.
Garmin. Garmin was probably the best with the GPS, and it showed like the height of the jump and the distance and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, man. So
wait a minute.
Yep.
Okay, so you're saying I can go to a track now? Is it any track? Is it certain tracks? Whoa! You got red dots all over America.
Yeah. So I'm gonna real quick for the podcast, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you guys what LAPKING looks like, just so you can get the visual really quick of what I'm saying. So you show up at the track, open the app up, just to make sure the track's there. If it's not, we have technology that you can drop the pin yourself. We instantly approve it. You do one lap to path/record the track for all the LAPKING users to enjoy. So you do one lap record, come back, upload it to the app, and it's on the app for everyone to go battle it out for the top spot known as LAPKING, the fastest lap at every track across the nation or world. We have tracks in Australia. Some guys heard us in Australia and are enjoying the LAPKING experience in Australia as we speak. We had a track ad last night as I'm about to watch a main event go down. And I'm sitting here looking and I'm like, wait. I don't recognize. Who's loading a track at 7:30 p.m. at night? Oh, it's our Aussie fam. I'm like, woo, oi. I love it. Hey, JC and I are here to inject fun in the sport.
Yeah.
It's gaining traction, and we love it because that's all we're here for, man. The sport is so competitive, and it's intense. It's a heavy investment from mom and dad or family. It's time-consuming, priorities, sacrifices. The list goes on. What the sport needs, we need to inject more fun, dude. When you inject fun into training, guess what happens? The lap times just keep reducing, and next thing you know, your kid's going to be top podium.
Well, for somebody who is racing all the time and training all the time, you're right. It can get to a point, and sometimes it does. It doesn't. It's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
It's almost like a relentless job.
Man, it's
you know. And so, and one of the things is the training. Like, oh man, really?
That's the thing.
And so, you're right. You were injecting fun.
It's that what you're saying is the monotony of training, dude. We lived it. I mean, I'm not disrespecting the sport or the grind. It's required in all assets of life, right? The sacrifices, everything. But motocross, you're getting on a dirt bike. Yeah. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
Don't be so serious. Inject the fun, have fun, and watch what happens. And that monotony goes away. And also, when Dad says, "Hey, why are you lollygagging out there?" LAPKING is going to show you that you were truly lollygagging. Yeah. You see your laps on a regular practice day. That is. Yeah. You don't have transponders at practice day, do you? And we have competitors out there, but our experience is a reality arcade. So let's just let that linger in your mind. A reality arcade. You show up to the track. You're the character controlling the results.
Yeah.
Experience it for yourself and watch what happens.
This is fascinating. Okay. Because I have friends. We have one of my very good friends in Ohio, John 16, one of the fastest riders I've ever seen, but he didn't want to race for whatever anxiety, whatever. But one of the fastest, he launched LaRocco's Leap.
Oh yeah.
At Redbud like there was nothing.
What's his name?
John 16. So
I love it.
I won't give his real name because he might think I'm talking about him. But I always tease him like he's a pro practicer. Yeah. Okay. But this is a way. There are people like that just practice.
Yeah, right? Man. I mean, that's what it came down to. JC and I have full-time gigs. I have a little family, 4-year-old, 2-year-old, 6-month-old. It's a lot of liabilities. So yeah, I'm contradicting myself. I'm here racing, but truly, we came out of LAPKING to have fun without having to get behind a gate drop. It's a vet rider kind of mindset, but it goes all the way down to your 50, 60, 80 riders. It's all ages and skill levels. They can have fun, man, without having to get behind the gate drop. And then that just leaks into what you're saying. Vet riders, we don't have to risk that gate drop. And guess what? When you put LAPKING unit on your head, you're racing. It's race mode. You think in your head you're racing the guy on the leaderboard that's the top spot, and he's not even there. You're racing your competitors without them ever even being there. So the benefits are unlimited, man. It's fun. I
can see where the shit talk would start.
Oh, dude, hey.
You know, you got somebody that won the last race there, and I show up and I'm just turning some laps, and I have a faster lap time than that guy. You better believe there's going to be some shit talk.
It eats you alive. Man, when we were developing the app, there were times when JC would go out and top my lap time, and we're going home, and I'm like, hold on, JC, I got to turn around. I got to go get one more lap. But that's what it does, and that's without a gate drop. It's all about the fun, and LAPKING's here to inject it, man. I mean, at the end of the day, you guys got to visit lapkingracing.com or LAPKING's on social channels, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Check us out. We're trying to put out content that lets you guys know what we're all about. Man, it's either on race day or practice day. We inject a special kind of fun and experience, and I highly recommend you guys trying it, not just to push the product, but to just change your experience of riding your dirt bike. Or let me just switch that up. We offer this for other facets as well. We have UTV, we have ATV, cross country / trail, kart racing, snowcross, and sprint cars, which is known as oval racing. So we are changing up some of the markets that we're entering, but that's all because we are the reality arcade of motorsports / the Smack Talk Warehouse. So we want to inject that fun into all other avenues and just let everybody have fun, dude. We're the Smack Talk Warehouse. Whenever you guys start just doing that with all your buddies in your little riding circles, hey, take advantage of the feature called group racing, private group racing. I could go on and on about that, man, but you guys have to check it out for yourself. Private group racing, or just ride by yourself and race others.
Well, so Supercross 2 came out on video games, you know, the big launch here not too long ago, and you got clubs involved. I know because we're sponsoring one of these video game clubs for Supercross the game too, and these are some people that have never rode a dirt bike before, playing these video games, and the Smack Talk is unreal.
It's unreal, man.
It's unreal. And so you put the combination of people that really are riding with the danger of the sport and the competitiveness. It's in us.
It's just instinct, man. That comes natural. So it's like, hey, woo, pipe it down a little bit. It's gonna be there no matter what. But at the end of the day, fun, man. Have more fun.
Right. Okay, so you guys are always, especially, you know, entrepreneurs, and you know, it popped in your head driving. Of all things, and that, listen, the greatest of all time that run companies, that's kind of these ideas come up, and it just goes, and people get on board and help, and the thing. Next thing you know, it's a common name, a household name. Okay, but you're always looking at the next thing. You talked about venturing into some of the other sports. With technology going on, like what do you see? Like you wake up in your mirror and you're like, oh man, like that would really work. Release it. I have to kind of stay quiet on that.
It's all fairness, man. Nothing. It's just a dog eat dog world out here, dude. But I'll say this: passionate, hungry dude behind this brand and product that we own. JC, Chappelle, myself, and we have other team members. But at the end of the day, we're truly here to make an impact in the sport, and we're not going to stop until we do that. And I say that in the sense of we want to see a LAPKING unit on everybody's head, whether it's at race day or practice day. Why? Because it adds another aspect to the day. It's not, oh, well, that doesn't mean anything. I don't win anything. No. Add the experience to your day and watch what happens. Overall, you're gonna enjoy everything that much more. You're gonna go home talking about how much fun you had, whether it was with LAPKING or the race or the practice, because that's just overall the experience provides that I don't know, that moment. It's insane. I've seen guys that are very quiet and shy. When they put that LAPKING on, they come off and they're like, whoa, I can't believe just putting that thing on my head just made me do that. And I'm like, well, It's what it's meant to do, guys.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you know, I know I'm beating around the bush. What you see right now is a very simple lap sheet. We have some factors that we're implementing as we speak behind scenes that are not necessarily going to be your training aid type segment time, you know, providing those type of analytics, but we will be doing something that provides meaningful information / benchmarks and whatnot. So you guys will love what LAPKING has to offer here in the next coming weeks, but even what we have right now, it's a unique offering. Check it. It's beneficial, and it's going to be a solid experience all around.
Yeah, my head's spinning already. Like,
Oh, I love it.
Okay, so
can I show your crowd what this looks like real quick?
Yeah.
All right, so guys, I'm going to jump over here. I'm going to show you real quick. So LAPKING, boom, all the pins pop up. Let's just type in, I'm going to go to Oak Hill. National track. That's current leaderboard for Oak Hill National Track. As you can see, current LAPKING of Oak Hill is Dalton Dyer. Second place, Grant Harlan. We have two studs. I know you know, Dalton Dyer, I think, snagged it on the last day of the GNC National.
Yeah.
So Grant Harlan right now, he wants to get another trip and
he like,
run at it.
Hey, honey.
Yeah. Honey, well, I don't think,
go back to Oak Hill again. Yeah.
Grant's a little young for a honey right now, but hey, at the end of the day, it is that
Mom
way.
and Dad,
Yeah, Mom and Dad, I love it. But at the end of the day, man.
Here's some things I think about right away, because where Austin area motocross scene is about promoting the sport, promoting the tracks.
Exactly.
But promoters and tracks could literally have practice days.
Man, you're hitting the nail on the head.
LAPKING and maybe do some awards throughout the day. It's not a race scenario. You could do it. You could do 2 laps at a time.
Yeah.
But you're still working on your best lap time, and then give awards out for the best, whatever you want to do. But really, like an investment into just practice days.
Yeah,
with tracks.
I mean, you just hit the nail on the head. Last year we were doing little tours, King of the South tour is what we called it, because JC and I are based out of the Dallas metro area, so we're heavy in the mid-central, south-central region, as you can tell on the app. All users have capability to add in a pin and track, so don't think it's just in this region only. But like I was saying, we did a King of the South tour. It was just regular practice weekends, right?
Yeah.
We'd show up at Oklahoma Motorsports Complex or Bar to Bar MX or Cycle Ranch, and we would hold lap jams. So we would say, hey, we're going to do an hour lap mini bike open. Takes home a set of Pro Taper, whatever, or a set of Ride 100% goggles, or a set of Answer racing gear. And I have to make a shout out, man. At the end of the day, like you said, the supporters are what makes this ride all possible. I do have to send out a special thank you to Tucker Power Sports and the team over there. Those guys have been amazing support for JC, myself, and LAPKING and our dream and vision. Without them, we wouldn't be doing the lap jams. You know, these meaningful product giveaways are because of companies like that. So we appreciate you, Tucker Power Sports. And back to what you were saying, though, that impact that we wanted to make in the sport wasn't just a lap time technology device, right? It's we have to grow this sport. So at the end of the day, if tracks aren't around, what's the sport going to be?
Yeah.
So we have to help them push foot traffic through the track gate. We have to just make it more fun experience at the track. I'm not saying it's not fun. Additional experience. So here we are, LAPKING. It helps incentivize riders to go to that track, beat the other riders' lap times, and at the end of the day, we will be doing what you just said. That that's kind of stuff. I'm not trying to be weird, but you gotta kind of keep it a little low. But we will be injecting many types of experiences down the road as such. That we're going to add another avenue of racing. So just let that linger in your head and get ready.
Yeah. Well, listen, I personally invite you to the Austin, San Antonio area. You know, we got Cycle Ranch, we got Murphy's, we got Austin Del Valley, we got Spokes. These are all great tracks that have a lot of turnout, a lot of riders in that area. And I personally invite you.
Oh, I'll be here.
Maybe a weekend or a couple weekends, come down.
I'm down.
And let's show people, because I'm telling you, if I'm excited about it, the whole world's probably excited about it.
Hey, This is my home state, dude. I grew up racing Cycle Ranch, Three Palms, Austin DeVille. Hey, let me shout this out. Red Rock.
Yeah, Red Rock.
You guys need to come back, man. If you're listening, Red Rock, come back. We need you. That's a little moto paradise. But, man, at the end of the day, yes, we will be down in South Texas, so get in touch.
All right.
And I appreciate the time on the show, man.
One more time, how can we find you?
Hey, visit LAPKingRacing.com or visit the social channels, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LAPKING Racing. And if you haven't already, don't hesitate, man. Get a GPS device and get yourself on the leaderboards. I promise you're going to have more fun riding your dirt bike. And you can silence all your haters that don't say you're as fast as you are, or vice versa. If you have friends that say that they're as fast as you, numbers don't lie, baby. Get them on the leaderboard and let's have fun. That's all it's about. LAPKING.
Yeah. All you guys are like, hey, I'm faster than you. I'm like, hey, when was the last time you showed up at a race? Here's your chance.
Here's your chance.
You can prove it.
Don't even get behind the game. I love it, man.
All right, thanks for stopping by. Good luck this weekend. How is your racing going so far?
Dude, hey, that explains the scatteredness here. I've been racing. My mind is like another level. Racing's been good so far. I'm doing plus 25 and plus 30. Battled with Greg Schnell in the plus 30 class. We had some fun. Plus 25. Finished right behind Schnell again. So it's main event time, man. We're gonna keep the fun rolling. This is amazing. So thank you.
Good stuff. Thank you. We're talking, and we'll see you in a track in the Austin area real soon.
You're awesome, dude.
Yeah.